Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today FRAF is filing an amendment to a report, and I'm seeing something interesting in how they are presenting their investor updates. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company is essentially giving us a peek at their latest investor presentation, and it hints at their current strategy and how they want to be seen. So, what we have here is an update to a previous report. The main reason for this filing is to attach a fresh investor presentation that was used for meetings with investors and analysts. Think of it as a company's resume for the next few months, outlining their story and performance to people who might invest in them. This presentation is now available on the company's website too, which is a good sign of transparency in sharing their information. This filing is specifically about Regulations FD disclosure, which is a fancy way of saying they are making sure everyone gets the same important information at the same time. This means that executives are going out and talking about the company's performance and future plans. When they do this, they are required to make public any material information they share. So, by filing this presentation, they are ensuring that all investors have access to the same sales pitch, if you will. This presentation, which is attached as Exhibit 99.1, is crucial because it is the actual content that was shared. It gives us a look at how Franklin Financial Services Corporation wants to position itself in the market right now. Now, there is a bit of legal nuance here. The information being provided in this part of the report, including the investor presentation, is being furnished, not filed. This is an important distinction. It means the company is providing this information voluntarily, and it doesn't carry the same legal weight as if it were officially filed in other parts of regulatory documents. This means that if the information turns out to be incorrect, the company is generally not held liable in the same way as if it were part of a formal filing. It is a way for them to share updates without taking on as much risk. This is the core of what we're looking at today, the investor presentation from the 24th of July 2026. This presentation is designed to communicate key messages about the company's business, its recent performance, and its outlook to current and potential investors. It is where the company highlights its successes and explains its strategy. Usually these presentations will show financial highlights, explain recent business developments, and talk about their competitive advantages. Given that the original Form 8K was filed on the same date, this presentation likely contains the results of their second quarter performance for 2026, which also aligns with recent news about their Q2 earnings. Looking at the broader context, Franklin Financial Services Corporation, or FRAF as it is traded on the Nasdaq Capital Market, is a regional bank. Recent news on the 24th of July also reported their second quarter and year-to-date 2026 results, declaring a dividend and posting net income of $6.6 million or $1.47 per S-share. This puts their stock price around $62, though it has been trading in a range from about $38 to $64 over the last year. Major institutional holders like BlackRock and Vanguard are watching this company closely, holding significant percentages of its shares. This tells us that the company's main stock, their common stock, trades under the ticker symbol FRAF on the Nasdaq Capital Market. This is the exchange where most of their shares are bought and sold. Nasdaq is known for often listing technology and growth companies, but it also hosts established businesses like regional banks. The fact that it is listed here helps with liquidity, meaning it is generally easier for investors to buy and sell shares without significantly impacting the price. This is important for any company, allowing for a more efficient market for its shares. This part confirms that the company's Chief Executive Officer, Craig W. Best, has signed off on this report. This indicates his approval and acknowledgement of the information being presented. As the CEO, he is ultimately responsible for the company's performance and its communication to the public and investors. It shows that leadership is aware of and stands behind the investor presentation being shared. Similarly, Charles B.C. Arroll Jr., the company's president, has also signed this report. Having both the CEO and president sign off adds a layer of endorsement. It signifies that the company's top two executives are aligned and confirm the accuracy and appropriateness of the disclosures made, particularly the investor presentation. This dual sign-off is common in these filings and reinforces the seriousness with which the company treats its regulatory and investor communications. From my perspective, this filing is less about discovering new, shocking financial data and more about understanding how Franklin Financial Services Corporation is framing its narrative for investors. They are updating their story with recent performance data, likely showing a stable quarter with positive earnings and a dividend. The crucial element will be what is inside that investor presentation. If they are highlighting strong growth in new areas, increased efficiency, or strategic acquisitions, that is what we'd want to see. Conversely, if the presentation focuses heavily on past achievements or generic industry commentary without clear forward-looking strategies, it might suggest a company that is struggling to articulate a compelling future. The fact they are filing this amendment now, right after reporting Q2 results, suggests they are eager to get this updated message out to the market to shape investor perception and potentially influence their stock price. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going, that is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description.